Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Paula.
I'm Vitor.
And we are Flourish, a channel about financial and personal growth.
And in today's video, universal basic income. What it is, the goals, and how would it work. So, if you're interested in this video and also, like us, in grow financially and personally in order to achieve your freedom, already smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, activate the notifications, and let's begin.
Perhaps you've been hearing about universal basic income lately, and that is because it has gained momentum and spotlight due to the government benefits CERB and CRB. But actually, the UBI has been under study in Canada for over 50 years. In fact, there's already a modest basic income program in place, which is the Canada Child Benefit. So what is universal basic income, or UBI? It is a permanent salary given by the government to the adult population in order to alleviate poverty and replace a few need-based programs that require a lot of bureaucracy. Based on this idea, the Canadian Centre for Economic Analysis and UBI Works ran an experiment where they wanted to understand how UBI would benefit families and the economic impact that it could have. So they created two programs to test this experiment, and they are GMI and Dividend GMI.
Now, let's understand these programs. The first one, GMI, would guarantee a $24,000 income for every individual between 18 and 64 years old, while for the couple, it would be an income of $34,700. Also, there will be a clawback of 50 cents for every dollar of employment income and a clawback of $1 for every dollar earned of EI and CPP. And the second program, Dividend GMI, is slightly different. The guaranteed basic income is the same as the first program, $24,000 for every individual, but the age range limit is a little bit different. For this one, it's to everybody who is 18 years old or more. There's no age limit. And for the couple, the limit is not $34,700, but $36,000. However, in this one, in the total is included a dividend amount of $6,000 a year, which is untouchable and everybody would receive it. The clawback is still 50 cents for every dollar of employment income earned and $1 clawback for every dollar of EI and CPP earned. But the math is a little bit different because of the dividend. But don't worry, we will get there pretty soon in the example. Okay, so all the tables that you're gonna see here were retrieved from Conseil's report. We will leave the link in the description below if you guys want to check it out later. In the tables here, you will see different scenarios, okay? So we're not going through all the scenarios because we don't want to make it long. Probably we can go through just one so you guys can understand better the math. But if you guys still have questions after that, feel free to comment below and we will be more than happy to answer it. So let's get the second line as an example. Single adult with part-time job. As you can see here, $18,000 is the employment income. So let's go back here so you guys can follow the math. $18,000 divided by 2 or multiplied by 0.5, $9,000. If we subtract this $9,000 from the $24,000, which is the limit for a single person, we will get $15,000. So this person's income would increase $15,000, resulting in $33,000. And on the second table, we have Dividend GMI program. Now, this one is a little bit more complex because we have the dividend, which you guys remember very well. It's guaranteed to everybody regardless the income. So if we go through the table here on the different scenarios, you can see the math. Basically what I'm doing is I'm subtracting the dividend from the total, the limit GMI payment that they can have in each category, and then I'm getting half of the income excluding EI and CPP and subtracting from the result of the dividend minus the limit. Don't worry, let's go through an example to better understanding. So for this one, let's get the last row. So you have a single individual with EI or CPP income. So you can see on the second column an employment income of $20,000, EI of $10,000, resulting in a total of $30,000, right? So how the math works, because it's a single, the limit's $24,000, and because $6,000 dividend is guaranteed, we subtract from this limit. So 24,000 minus 6,000, that's $18,000. Keep keep this number in mind. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the employment income multiplied by 0.5 and subtract from this $18,000, right? So we have $18,000 minus $10,000, which is $8,000. And now, because EI, the rate is 1-to-1, we don't divide it by 2 or multiply by 0.5. We just take the whole amount. So we have $8,000 minus $10,000 in EI, it's minus $2,000. That doesn't mean that you have to pay CRA or anyone who would like give the money, but you will not receive any benefit other than the $6,000 dividend, right?
So which program do you think works best or will work best? Let us know in the comments down below. If you were to ask us, we would say that the second program, Dividend GMI, will work best because at least everybody will be guaranteed to get something out of it. Also because in order to fund this program, they will have to raise taxes. So imagine having to pay more taxes but then not get anything out of it.
Also, the second program does not have the age limit, which the first one is 64 years old. So it would benefit a wider range of people.
So that's it for today's video, guys. We really hope you enjoyed it and got the most out of it, of course. And don't worry, we'll be talking more about universal basic income in the future.
So if you really like this video and want to know more about universal basic income, aka UBI, give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, activate the notifications, and share with your loved ones. And see you next time.